All right, we are here at Stone Ridge Golf Course with head coach of the BGSU men's golf team, Garry Winger. And coach, we are just a few days away now from the very first tournament of the season up in New York, the Turning Stone Tiger Intercollegiate. This will be your second year going up there to start the season. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the tournament, about the course, how you feel about starting the year up there?
Turning Stone's a great venue for us to start off at. The golf course is a difficult golf course. There's some really good teams there. I know the first day we're paired with TCU, which is a really strong golf team. Purdue will be there, Missouri will be there, so there's some great competition, and we had a little bit of success there last year. So, when we go to events, we look back at them, and the experience was great, the hospitality was great, the golf course was great. So we decided we'd like to go back to that event.
Now, one of the other teams there will be St. Bonaventure, and of course it's a little special for the Bowling Green program, as the new head coach at St. Bonaventure is a former Falcon, John Powers, who graduated here just a couple of years ago. Why don't you tell us about how it'll be competing against John?
Yeah, it'll be great to see John. This will be his first tournament that he's coached at St. Bonaventure. I know he's excited. We've talked on the phone many of times about his team and his program and in different scenarios and so forth. So I'm looking forward to seeing John and seeing how he interacts with his guys as a head coach, and I know that he's awfully excited to get started. And with the experience of helping us at a couple events last year as my assistant, then he'll be ready to go with his team.
Now, the BGSU program returns 8 from last year's team. In fact, you had no graduating seniors last year, and you add one with Joe Cooper from Massachusetts. Why don't you tell us first about what the returners, especially the seniors, Drew and Parker, bring to the team this year?
Yeah, we're looking, obviously Drew had a great summer qualifying for the U.S. Amateur and various other tournaments. Parker also had a successful summer. I believe he finished 11th or 12th in the Ohio Open, the professional tournament in Ohio. So I'm looking for both of them to lead this team and bring to the table the senior and the leadership, and to help with the younger guys, and really carry us through this season, and I know they're ready to go.
What do you look for from the younger guys in the program, like Charlie and Chris and Tori, who are just entering their second year?
Yeah, Charlie obviously won last year, which was great for him being a transfer student. So he's actually a junior, so it's his third year in university. So you expect leadership out of all the guys, and Joe will be thrown right into the fire in the first event as a freshman, and playing over at Turning Stone. So you want and you expect leadership from each and every one of them.
What was it about Joe that attracted you to him as far as being a recruit and bringing him to Bowling Green?
Well, you look at Joe, and not only is he a good player, you look at his what surrounds him, and he comes from a great family in Wayland, Massachusetts, and getting to know his mom and dad and spending some time with them, I just really took a liking to the whole package and the whole family.
All right, now we already asked you, of course, about the fall schedule, which has 5 tournaments. But we just released the spring schedule about a week ago, and that includes trips to Florida and California, as well as Arkansas to begin the spring. And then you have 3 tournaments in Big Ten country, one at Penn State, one at Purdue, and then the Kepler Intercollegiate in Columbus. Before you have the MAC championships over in Illinois. What do you think about the challenge that the spring schedule provides?
It's a great schedule. It's a difficult schedule. With the MAC match play is really a new event that the MAC kind of put together to host in Florida, which would be a great way to start in February. Coming out of the winter, competing against one other school head-to-head will be great for each and every team that's there, instead of competing against 12 or 13 teams at one event after coming out of the winter. The schedule's a tough one, with the 3 Big Tens in a row, and the California, Arkansas, Little Rock will have a great field. But I think this team is ready, and that's what we prepared them for last year, is to play this type of schedule.
Do you think having the extra tournament in the spring will help prepare for the MAC championships?
That was the plan. We looked at last year's schedule, and we played 6 times in the fall. So we changed that to play 5 times this year and add 1 in the spring. In the north, you have that break when you get back from spring break, and we didn't want to take more than two weeks off without competing, because the weather and so forth, is not great at that time. So we needed to keep playing and play as much as we could.
All right. Well, Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck early next week in New York, and we look forward to talking with you soon.
Yep. Thank you.